From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the L.A. Chargers. Northern California visits Southern California. The Niners and Chargers, off we go from L.A. And they will wrangle him down a couple of yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Hey, give me a team. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an L. Give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rock. Give me the key.
Get set. Get set. Watch out.
A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Gets this complete to Butte. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down, 49ers.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they've certainly had their struggles against the run. At the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Now Purdy. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I don't see Northern trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Purdy from the gun. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Juju Brents. And the Chargers are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Home to tricks right.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
On fourth down, Herbert. Pass taken in. Ball is big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Herbert now. And it's taken in by Quentin Johnston. The Chargers had 11-5 on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
And he'll do a nice job here just to find his way back to the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Trying to run for it with Hampton. That's a strong run. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give him 6 yards and they do convert on 3rd. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Play action. It's Herbert. That's complete. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they are going to take over. Right there at the 22-yard line. And I guess we're back to square one. A rocky start here. A turnover followed by a turnover.
Not exactly what we expected going into the game, but I always wonder about the nerves and people starting, the emotions of the game. Sometimes it takes a little while for that to play out and for them to settle in. Let's hope that that's taken care of now.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group had to put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the 1st down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And his kick here is good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is what you have to know.
Oh, he sheds himself free. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 48 yards. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian Watson, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
7, Chargers 3.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Herbert going to give to Hampton. And space tough to come by there. So we get maybe a yard to the 37.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Going up top. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A big pickup of 38.
I don't care what level of football you play. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say,
and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Niners are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. And they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning to points for the other side.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing here, Purdy. Quick slant to Watson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
San Francisco.
Here's Purdy. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for the Niners. 45 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. ETN up the middle. Shedding the tackle, and it gives him some room. Benjamin St. Juste there on the stop.
Offensive linemen love creating space for other guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Back to throw, Purdy. And he's got it. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian Watson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Moody good with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
14. Chargers 3. Jake Moody taking off for the 49ers.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
And they're on the 31-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, the answer is 1.
There he goes left side. He may go. Touchdown, LA. Hampton. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. And here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And unable to get downhill there, so take this up to about the 37. DJ Reader there on the tackle. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 26 and a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Purdy looking to throw. This one caught by Kittle. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Travis Etienne with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are able to widen their advantage. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
Here's Herbert. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down.
At the 19-yard line.
Hey, Ram. Baylor Tigers.
Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
Hey, Kappa. Go.
Now it's Herbert. Now this one finds McConkey. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact with 2nd down. Purdy now to throw. That pass complete. Here's Butte with it. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. 3rd down and 1. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
Keyshawn Butte as the first half is winding down. And the Niners would extend their lead here just before halftime. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced it in.
And the ball is knocked out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And able to get this out to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Lance. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
He was covered by Denzel Ward.
Set. Red, 33. Yellow, 6. Mega. Ready?
And Lance now to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Ready.
The first carry here for Jordan James. And it's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the
On play action, Lance. His throw incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Let's go. 45. White. Black. Gold pink. What's up? What you got? Green Jack. Hut.
To throw, it's Lance. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 12-yard line.
That's another Chargers.
Lance looks to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
Just what they needed, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Boy, that was certainly well read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
Set. Ready.
And Lance going to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've got to sit through halftime. They sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Gets this complete to Butte. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 41-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, 49ers.
A give to Etienne running right. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 12. And the 49ers.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 48 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Once again, it's Henderson. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now Purdy. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I see a surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock. Henderson will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, as one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too in a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ready.
Here's Lance to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. That's complete. Lambert Smith. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
50 Fury. Ready?
Lance to throw for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Running left is Henderson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Play action. Now Purdy. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 21.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, 49ers.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Keyshawn Butte with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Niners look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Chargers 17. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. Partner, they do have some
some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Throwing now is Lance. It's complete to Hopkins. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready.
Now a play fake. Lance on the RPO. He'll keep it himself. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready. Black 40. Ready.
From the gun, it's Lance. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okuda. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Again, it's Henderson. And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 25 yards that time.
And the Chargers, first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Working from the gun, Lance. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Ready?
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Lance looking to throw it. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Claws red. Ready?
Lance now on third and goal. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
What a stand there defensively. They force the third and goal, force them into what they think will be a passing situation, and then they make sure to lock up all the receivers and come away with the interception. Sounds simple, but that was really well done.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is Travis Kelce. He's to the 10. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And a decisive advantage became even more decisive. They already had the win in hand, but they keep pressing the tempo, and they pile on with another touchdown reception.
Would you consider that touchdown a reward with all the tight ends on their roster for their effort today? Not just running their routes, but all the time they spent in the trenches, laying down blocks, doing the little things to help that offense succeed. And for doing all of that, they definitely want one of their tight ends to get a touchdown to really seal this blowout.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good.
Well, Lance throws the interception, his third. And into the end zone, a pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Now Moody for the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
First down.
Here's Lance. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
From midfield, here's Lance. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Chargers.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Has his man, that's James. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Ready?
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
17. Set. Hut.
Shotgun now for Lance. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
26 yards. That's another Chargers
Ready.
first down.
Here's James. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense.
And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Well, CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about or really grasp onto in this game. They've been dominated, but at least they get a late touchdown here, something positive to put on. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And they will take a knee here.
Get set. Right around set.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Niners, a win here in Week 18 means they'll